Hello, friends, neighbors, whoever else is watching. I wanted to come on and state that, well, I know I'm not the only one. I've been hearing feedback from other people, well, other people of faith, conservatives, Republicans, basically, people that believe in this country. And, I gotta tell you, we are very understanding, very welcoming, very supporting from anyone that realizes that they've been lied to for all these years. And, well, even if not, we try to encourage you to see the real facts, but some people just refuse because, well, pride. They don't want to admit that they've believed in a fantasy for so long from supporting Democrats or whatever. Maybe some of them are still delusional and still think the Democrats are doing the right thing. But, after the last, year or so, they have very much demonstrated that all they care about is power. They don't care about people. They hate people. What else can you say to deny that when you see a little boy that's been fighting brain cancer for his whole life and has been beating it, and just because he is on the wrong political side, all these so-called humane people that are all about human rights wouldn't even stand up and give this little boy recognition and applaud him for his survival and fight, which really has nothing to do with any politics. This is just literally survival, and it's a child. But yet not one Democrat stood up to applaud this child and just make him feel good. It was more important for them to make Trump look bad than it was to make a child feel good about themselves and encourage them to keep fighting. How sick is that? And how much of a twisted, sick individual do you have to be to continue to support a party? Well, I don't know if you can call it a party, a communist regime that does not care about children, about this country, about anything unless it furthers their political agenda and gives them more power. Please, if you think I'm wrong, come on here and tell me that I am full of shit. Pardon my language, but us Republicans, we have been beyond tolerant of the bullying, the lies, the bullshit, the accusations, the name calling, comparing us to the worst human beings on the face of the planet, like Hitler and Stalin and what do they call us? White supremacists? KKK, whatever you want to call it. Well, for all you morons that seem to think that the Republican Party is all about that, you really should do your research, because the Democrat Party is the ones that started the Ku Klux Klan for the sole purpose of trying to destroy the black person's rights, trying to terrorize them, bully them. And if you think about it, that's exactly what people are doing today, just in a different way. They're not out there wearing hoods and white capes and stringing people up on trees. They're just doing it in a different way, politically. It's called color wars. That's how they divide the country. See, this is what they do. They get us all fighting amongst each other and, battling the common American. They fight with each other over nonsense because they're believing what they're being told by the mainstream media, which in itself is an evil entity that needs to be destroyed. So, for all you guys, you Democrats out there that are deluding yourself, at this point, if you're not deluding yourself and you're still supporting the Democrat Party, then you are obviously complicit and really don't care about this country and people's rights and, supporting individual rights of people, even though you say that's what you're all about, is protecting humanity and all these, what you guys like to call them, migrants, which they are, but they're not just undocumented migrants. Actually, I should say they are illegal aliens. That's the proper term. And I'm betting money that this post or that I'm recording right now probably won't get any hits or any views for the mere fact that I just said that, because of the fact that YouTube's algorithm won't put anything out that they don't agree with what I say. I mean, the majority of the videos that I've put out spouting politics or this or that and what I disagree with never seems to get any views or likes or anything. So, I don't know, I probably won't get anything on this video, but I'm going to make it anyway just because I got to voice my opinion. But anyways, Democrats, the delusional ones are the ones that support the Democrats just because they believe in communism and believe in doing whatever benefits them versus the good of the entire country. I don't know. I mean, I sense that a lot of us Republicans are, like I said, we're very tolerant people and very understanding, but it comes to a point to where that's just not an option anymore. I mean, I don't know when it came to the point where we had to hate each other just because we had different political views. And honestly, I blame that on Obama. He's the one that started all this crap. If you go back and think about the fact that we always had problems and disagreements and arguments when it came to Democrats and Republicans, but we were civil for the most part. But now, the Democrats treat the Republicans like they're straight up enemies. And they have to be defeated no matter what. And that includes killing people. Think about it. Look what happened to Charlie Kirk. Look what they tried to do to President Trump several times. Look at all the other attempts against Republicans. You think this is random? No. This is targeted CIA or whatever. It may not be CIA, I apologize, but these are targeted operations. Somebody is trying to intimidate and destroy the Republican Party because we're doing the right thing and trying to get this country back on its feet so the American people have all the advantages versus all the illegal aliens having the advantages. And the Democrats don't like that because, well, the illegal aliens are their voter base. Without the illegal aliens, they know they're done. Especially since they can't cheat anymore because we've changed some of the laws. So this is why they fight tooth and nail to keep every illegal they can in this country. Whether